I'm Tim McCarthy, Director of McMahon Osborne Group here in Sunbury. And today I'm really excited because I've got with me Kade Tronson. Kade's one of our team members, and what Kade does is he specialises in our transformation for clients from what old basic accounting to the new world. Xero is one of the products we use in that space, amongst a number of other products. And today though I wanted to bring Kade in just to have a chat about what he's seeing with Xero. He's done a lot of transitions with clients over the last 12 months. I think he's now up over 100 for transitions, which is obviously raised the bat at that point in time. And we have a chat to Kade about what he thinks of Xero. So thanks Kade for coming along. Really appreciate you coming in today. I know you're a bit nervous, but I'm really glad to have you here.
Yep, cheers. I guess
I was just going to ask you some questions, that's all right. The first question I wanted to ask you really was, you're seeing clients move to Xero now, and just over the last 12 months, tell me about the wins they've had. What have been a couple of really big wins that the clients are telling you about?
Yeah, so I guess the general feedback that we're getting from clients is the major win would be the amount of time that they're able to save just on the repetitive features in the business, the bookkeeping and things like that. So gone are the days of having to manually sit down and enter your bank statements and things like that, because with real-time data feeds, they automatically come into Xero.
So when you say real-time data, what do you mean when you say real-time data?
So we actually set up bank feeds in the Xero file, which pretty much pulls in your bank statement from your online banking into the Xero file. So you're going to put fuel in your car today, tomorrow that transaction hits your Xero file.
Wow. And so it doesn't have to be online banking, does it? Just any banking, is it?
Yeah, correct. So yeah, it just hooks up your bank statement, essentially imports straight into Xero the day after.
Yeah, and payroll as well, you can do that?
Yeah, definitely do payroll. So one of the great things about Xero is that you keep everything on the one online platform. Things like leave, paying your superannuation, calculating your employees' wages, obviously with the tax and things like that. Keep it all online in the one place.
And so people find this is saving them a lot of time, so you keep telling them.
Definitely. So, I mean, the superannuation is a great example. Instead of signing on to the super funds clearinghouse, now you can just pay your superannuation straight through Xero in the space of 2 or 3 minutes.
Because that space is changing a lot, superannuation. And for a small business owner, I guess that's one of the real drivers, isn't it? So how do I deal with my superannuation compliance for all my employees? And Xero's got a great solution around that, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. So Xero stays on top of, I guess, all the increasing obligations of employers, and it definitely helps us support small businesses. So once again, coming back to the super, just paying electronically online, Xero's realised that this would be a problem for a lot of small businesses, and they've turned it into, I guess, a real a positive of their software, and it's one of the best features on there. So.
Wow. And the invoicing itself, it's pretty straightforward to do the invoicing?
Yeah, definitely. So you can streamline the whole invoicing process. So from doing your quote, send it off to your customer, they approve it, it comes back via email saying woohoo, they've approved your quote, copy it straight to an invoice so you don't have to enter all that information again, and then you can email it straight off to your customer as well.
And even can do that with mobile apps, isn't it? The phone, the whole lot?
Correct, you can do that all with mobile apps, and there's online payments set up, as well as that you can set up invoice reminders. So you can customise that to suit you. It might be 7 days before your invoice is due, 3 days before, 5 days overdue. So it's eliminating a lot of the need to constantly call clients and things like that and chase up your invoices.
Yeah, because you were telling me the other day about clients who are finding that they used to be just sitting there at night doing a lot of work, and now that's not the case anymore.
Yeah, correct. So the feedback we get from a lot of clients is it gets to the end of the quarter, you get the call from your accountant saying, hey, your BAS is due. You leave it to the last minute, you got to sit down, you look at your massive pile of bank statements that you have to enter. With Xero, because of your bank feeds and your transactions coming in every single day, if you can get online a couple of times a week, and it's really just a case of hitting the OK button on all of your transactions, come the end of the quarter, 2 days after, all your data's up to date and you're good to go for your BAS and your year-end work. So.
Oh, okay, so tell me a little positive. I guess one of the questions I would have as a client would be, say, what things should I be concerned about? What are the things I should be worried about in that transition period from going from what I'm currently using to using cloud-based technology and Xero in particular?
Yeah, definitely. So I guess change is a scary thing for a lot of people, and when it comes to Xero, the power of a lot of the features in there that you don't know. So that's what we're here for, is to support you through this. So for example, some clients have retentions in the industry. They'll go home, they'll look at an invoice and they'll say, oh, how do I treat this with the retention? We're here, give us a call, we can access your Xero file at the exact same time as you. So we can really step you through any problems there that you have and cater that to your specific business.
So you're getting rid of that whole, email me the file, I'll have a look at it, don't you work on it, come back. we can all be using the same file at the same time. There's no email didn't work, it's too big, all that sort of stuff. That's all dead.
Exactly right. So in the past, like you just said, you have to back up your file on your computer, email it through. If it was too large to email, you have to put it on a USB, drop it in the office, we restore it, open it up, make changes, send it back to you. With this, just jump on the phone, we both log in, all you need is an internet connection, and as soon as you say post a pay run or something like that, we can see that you've posted it, we can help you out straight away. If you allocate a transaction to the wrong account, we refresh our screen, we search for it, we can fix it up straight away as well. So,
and so it's taking it away from the old classic debit and credit type accounting, isn't it, to being just a common sense approach?
Definitely. Yeah. So it's really just anything that's reoccurring or anything like that, it's just automating, I guess, all your basic business features.
Yeah, okay. And clients are coming on board with a bit of scepticism for a start, would it be fair to say, and then to walk me through, I think it's really interesting with our chats over time, walk me through what happens from day one when they walk into, we're going to make this change, through to say 2 to 3 months down the track and how they're feeling about the whole change experience.
Yeah, they're definitely a bit sceptic when they look at moving to the cloud. I remember when we first looked at moving some clients to Xero, and you thought, putting everything online, you'd have to take a step back and think about it. But I guess the security's there. Xero spends a lot of money on their security. Probably over the first month or two, quite a lot of clients do contact us a couple of times a week just to get help with those specific features, like the retentions that are relevant to their business. After I'd probably say the first 2 months, a lot of clients, they actually call us and say, did you know this feature's in Xero? Did you know this? Get a lot of positive feedback there. So it's really just about, I guess, the first month or two, the change, it's new software. After you get over that hurdle, definitely there's plenty of benefits to be reaped.
And then in terms of managing their business, information is more up to date, so you spend more time working with them in a proactive way rather than in what happened 15 months ago. There's a lot of that, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely. So it's real-time data. So I know in the past with bookkeeping and keeping up to date with all your records, people always felt like they were behind. I've always got to put these bank statements in. I've got to try and set aside a day at the end of the month to do all this data entry. With Xero, it's all automated. You hit OK on a couple of transactions, gets to the end of the month, and you might have 2 or 3 transactions rather than pages of bank statements to enter. And then we've got your information right there and then, and we can help you through that rather than waiting before often it's too late. So.
And even to the next level, a lot of clients are using things like Receipt Bank and that sort of product to actually mean that they don't have to keep copies of invoices. It's all electronic now, and their filing systems are so much less than what they used to be, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. So Xero's got quite a lot of add-ons, which are obviously come back to the being specific to your business. So Receipt Bank's a great one, where you can take photos of your receipts, push them straight into your Xero file, and it saves having to keep all those fuel receipts in your dashboard, in your car, and things like that.
Because you go to Bunnings and everything happens there. Yeah. Cool. Right, so what I want to get to though is, I'm a client and I'm thinking, okay, this sounds really, really good to me. This sounds like something I want to hear a bit more about. I've now built a 5-step plan to actually help clients move from one to the other, because one of the frustrations we had originally was going, how do we get this? How do we get steps? Obviously, step 1 is giving you a call or an email and saying, get in touch with Kade. It's kade@mcmahonosborne.com.au. Get in touch with you. Step 2 is, you take it from there. What's step 2 and 3 of that?
So obviously, step 1, like you said, register your interest. Give us a call, send us an email. We can have a chat about any of your concerns, pricing, things like that. So step number 2 is we can set you up on a 30-day free trial. Yep. Then from there, we create a demo company for you. So the demo company, you can jump in there, explore all the features. You're not going to affect any of your business's data. Yeah. So obviously there's a reset button and things like that on there as well. So you can make any changes that you want in the demo company.
And then so step 4, you're moving into the stage of using your own live data and creating your own rules, and that's where the rubber hits the road, really, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. So that's where we really get in and support you. So we'll bring in your own bank transactions, your own employees' payroll, and obviously you jump in there and you can work on your live data file.
And obviously step 5 is ongoing support, which is that 2 to 3 months afterwards, where something pops up, hey, how do I deal with this? And
yeah, so that coming back to the main benefits of Xero is definitely the support. So you're able to jump on the phone, give us a call, we can sign into your Xero file and we can fix the problem there and then. So yeah.
One of the frustrations we hear from clients around it is around pricing. I just want to, or not frustration, but a query, we should say, is more so around pricing. So they're going to pay $60 or $70 a month for a subscription, and maybe paying nothing at the moment for whether they're using Excel spreadsheet or some other programs. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, so when it comes to pricing, I guess it is a bit of a soft spot for a lot of people. So the Xero pricing plans actually start from as low as $10, and the $10 and $19 plans are quite popular, and that's just your money in, money out. When you look at doing your accounting work and your bookkeeping work on Xero as opposed to, say, an Excel spreadsheet that costs you nothing, if you're looking even at the plans that are $50 and $60, the amount of time that you save, I mean, you really got to put a bit of value on your time. If you're saving 10 hours a quarter doing your bookwork, and it's only costing you, your $100, $150 for the 3 month Xero subscription, then that's definitely value for money, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously you're an advocate of Xero. For messages to clients, if you've got any messages to clients at all, straight down the camera, and what would you say to them?
Yeah, look, if you're interested in Xero, definitely get in touch, give me a call or send me an email. More than happy to have a chat about any concerns or anything that you have. Over the last 12 months, we've probably had 100, maybe more now, clients to move to Xero. Obviously change is scary at the start, but none of them have gone back, so it's definitely the way that everyone's going.
Very good. Thanks for your time, Kade. Really appreciate it.
Cheers.
Nerves are good.
Yeah.